Sorry for the delay. I forgot to put on makeup. Give me How is everybody doing today? It is Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. I am Scout, and you are watching Parafox live on www.parafox.studio or twitch.tv/parafoxtv or www.youtube.com/parafox. How is everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful day? Whew. It's been about a week. I've been working. Let me turn down the music. I have been working long and hard on some on a project of mine. A very important and long project that is going to take forever to make, but it'll be worth it. So, how is everything? We have an amazing show planned for today. At about 7, we are going to go live with, or we are going to continue the Pokemon Black and White cagelocke with Michael Rodriguez. Wonderful, wonderful friend, partner of Parafox, and just in general, a really nice guy. And also the guy who's dating my cousin. So he's like, I don't know, kind of family or something. We love Michael. been a while since you've been on the show. Tell us how you're feeling. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, your claws. Your claws are so, like, they dig into my shoulder. Ow. Man. Ghost is here too. She's under the bed. Yep, she is under the bed. They're just gonna be existing around here. So that's gonna be fun. It has been a little bit since I have streamed last. So, I kind of want to get a little bit in the mix of things. So allow this small time to be a nice little grace period of just getting back into everything. So, oh, that's why. I can't even hear myself. That's why. That explains a lot. Okay, so let's actually get into the show, shall we? I wanted to show you guys what the lovely unpaid interns of Parafox Studio have been working on. They will never unionize. I will always make sure. I will make sure of it. So, let's just pause that music for a second. It's time for me to go into presentation mode. So, if you guys have been watching the stream, these past like couple of different streams, me and moderator Riley have been discussing a little bit about the idea of a true crime bingo game. We decided that it was a good idea, and that we are going to play it. So, that's what we're going to do, shall we? We have let's Can I full screen this thing? Come on. Full screen. There we go. And there we go. So, let me just hide that for now. We have JCS inspired bingo. We have all of these different what the fuck is going on? Okay. All of these different possibilities. So many different slots for your bingo sheet. I will put it in the I'll put the game in the chat for everybody to play when we get started. But so let's just kind of go over the different items here. So why won't it let me zoom in? I'm holding control and I'm scrolling up and it's not working. This is all right. Okay, fine. Now the question is, how do I get out of here? Can I just like... God damn it. Oh, it's escape. That's what that is. There we go. Okay. Got it. So, here's the bingo. The bingo card. Zzz. The options are, of course, it's 2 free spaces, doesn't use their rights / unnecessarily intimidating narrator voice, which those 2 are actual givens. Then we have contradicting stories and southern accent. We have a couple of detective slots, and by detective I mean a lot of slots are detectives. We have quotes such as "Don't lie to me right now." I want you to think about it for a minute. I'm not sure what to think now. If you had to guess, it had to be you. Listen, we all make mistakes. We need to know what happened. Of course, there's one for detective is a thumb. That almost can be considered a given / free space. So that's just up to your own prerogative. Detective rage quits / yells / slams something. We all love when detectives get mad. So that'll be fun. Doesn't care about drugs or other laws. I know blank didn't do it. Leans in. References God or other spiritual beings. Embrace Jesus. The suspect is red rights. That is also kind of a given, but we'll play along with it. 911 call. Someone breaks in. We have narrators. We have narrator slots, which is completely unexpected. Couldn't be more wrong. Disturbing.
finally cracked. Get ready. Getting the suspect's guard down isn't logical. It all seemed very convenient. It's shocking how blank, never seen before. Strong indication. The detective already knows this isn't true. They could have easily. This adds to the likelihood. We don't know their typical behavior. You'll have to see it to believe it. Introduces police tactic. That one is also almost a given. Almost, but it just didn't quite make the cut. Random stock sound effect. Very, very disheartening. And then we have a couple of room slots, such as blatant good cop pandering. That one's great. Mealtime, where they give the suspect some McDonald. Noisy chair. The suspect. We have a bunch of suspects ones. I don't want to talk about it. Why would I do that? Suspect changes their mind. Suspect mumbles. Suspect self-reports. Suspect talks to themselves. And suspect actually uses their fucking rights. Which that one is a rare. That one's a rare card. You'll be very lucky if you actually get this space. So, with all of that in mind, those are all of our little prompts. Now, let's actually get to the fucking game. I'm gonna pull up some true crime, which is, of course, I don't know why, but we here at Parafox Studio, we love using we love going to Explore with us. That is our main hub, or has been our main hub for true crime. And this was also kind of a little bit inspired by Jack's film, so shout out to him. And also shout out to him for introducing me this wonderful website where we are actually going to be playing the game together. It'll automatically shuffle. It has all of the prompts on here. So I'm going to paste the link in chat to everybody. Join and play along if you want to. I'll put that in Twitch chat too, just in case. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. Let's get to playing. Now, I just have to paste it myself. It's as simple as that, folks. You just have to paste it. This will come up. And then all you have to do is just press generate card. And boom. And then if you have a bingo, I believe you just have to share it. Let me see how this is going to work. How is this going to work? I actually do not know. New info. Wait, so like if I get a bingo or whatever. Okay, you know what? If you get a bingo, just if you get a bingo, open up Imgur and upload it and then paste the link in chat, and then I'll look over it. While shouting bingo at me. So that'll be how we do it. Okay. Without further ado though, let's just let's do it. True crime bingo. Let's go. we got to pick a good one. Got to pick an interesting one because on top of playing True Crime Bingo, we also are going to have to actually watch the thing. I'm getting very intrigued by 160 IQ killer shocks detectives. Um um Husband loses it after discovering why his wife disappeared. Ooh, there's so many options. Um, when evil teens realize they've been caught. Ooh. You guys, which one should we do? I need you guys to I need some democracy here. In fact, I'll put in I'll put in a poll. Which one do we start with? Evil teen or insane teen killer or 160 IQ Rick and Mortor uh Reddit user. Let's say here. Vote in chat, you guys. Register to vote at your local Parafox.studio account. That's not how you vote. Come on. And it is Evil Teen. Evil Teen. That is... Where is it? Where did I... There it is. Okay. I need to put this over here. And actually, I'm going to pop it out in its own window. So, it's going to be like that. You're using on-screen keyboard. Why? Wait. Why? What happened to your normal keyboard? Your ergonomic keyboard. That's like that looks like it was just shoved down a fucking like a I don't even know because you're still working. Lame. All right. Yo, you work for a living? What the fuck is wrong with you? All right. So here's the here's my card. I'll actually I'll just create a new one. Just to be fair. All right. Don't judge your high quality keyboard. It's not high quality. It just isn't. No, stop. Just stop. Can I like is there a way that I can pop this out and it's like kind of like it in its own window or something? I'm assuming that's a no. So, you know what? I'll just bring this in when I have something. And I also need to know what the actual prompts are. So, you know what I'm going to do
is I'm going to... I'm trying to think. Maybe I should just create a note or just like create a .txt or something. And then I'm trying to think of how we can do this here. Okay. So it's gonna be like that. Let's double space it. Okay. Double spaced. And I guess we'll just kind of go through this whenever we... Yeah, let's just... This is more of a test run to see like what we need to do to actually make it a full thing. So, let's just kind of go with the flow here. Just be patient with me, you guys. Be patient. And let's turn this up. What
is going on? Being arrested for murder. What? We know you were there with Chad.
They were all really loyal.
We know. We all make mistakes. Leans in.
I like dogs. He said if we ever talked, we were dead.
I'm just like, hey guys, you know, you wanna go do this?
And when you said do this,
So we're not gonna count the intro. We're not gonna count the
Wanna
intros.
go kill somebody?
I don't know what to do. Do what? Just call Grandma and Grandpa and tell them that they need to call.
Marred by a history of mental health struggles and
Oh, okay. All right. First one. We got our free one. Bad narrator voice. Let's go. Already on our way.
at taking her own life. A young teenage girl's family fears the worst when she goes missing in Pinckneyville, Illinois. But in a textbook example of reality being stranger than fiction, the Stevens family couldn't have dreamed of a worse scenario than the one that was about to unfold, even under those circumstances.
Let's see. Never seen before, maybe? Wait.
15 years
One that was about to unfold.
Even under those of a worse scenario than the one that was about to unfold, even under those circumstances. 15-year-old Sydney Stevens was a bright girl who enjoyed fishing, four-wheeling, and hanging out with her friends and older sister, 18-year-old Dakota Wall. From the outside looking in, it appeared that Sydney was living a rather normal life. But underneath the surface, things were anything but ordinary. Tracy Stevens and her daughter Sydney had a great relationship, for a long time at least. However, in recent months, they'd been fighting. Not only that, but Sydney and Dakota had been engaging in fights of their own. Tracy's husband, Tim Wall, told police that Sydney and Dakota used to be very close, but had recently grown apart. In addition, Tracy's divorce from Tim was not something that Sydney took well. It left another void in her failing support system.
What is this, vocal fry? Literally just the narrator. What are you talking about? Literally, does it come with soda? That's not what I wanted, but that also worked.
Soda!
Look up vocal fry. Okay, we're in the middle of a game, but fine. I'll look something up for a chatter. What is vocal fry? Vocal fry is the lowest register of your voice, characterized by its deep, creaky, breathy sound. Okay, so this right here is my vocal fry voice. I sound like a corpse husband. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, corpse husband. God, how does that guy actually talk? Does he just smoke 16 packs of cigarettes every day? It's also like Valley Girl. Who's Valley Girl?
Especially when she found out that Tim was not her biological father.
Uh-oh.
With the heaviness of everything weighing down on her, Sydney began to engage in behavior that was previously very out of character. There were times she'd run away. Even worse were a series of attempts she'd made to end her own life. When she went missing on July 19th, 2010, Tracy filed a missing persons report, just as she had the previous month, an occasion where Sydney had chosen to disappear. While it seems certain Sydney had run off yet again, hours turned to days, and Sydney still hadn't returned. Then a horrifying development came on July 25th. For a place that proclaims itself the friendly little city, it was anything but that on the fateful day. Two fishermen found the lifeless body of Sydney, face down in the local Buku Creek.
Buku?
Detectives were stumped as there was little information to go on initially. But as the investigation immediately got underway, details quickly emerged. Law enforcement would eventually unravel a tangled web of lies and uncover a shocking revelation that could only be described as the ultimate betrayal. Let's begin now with an acquaintance of Sydney.
Actually not hitting any prompts yet. This is actually very impressive. Strong indication they could have easily adds to the likely. Nope. I hate missing the notifications. How are you doing, Riley? We are here, I'll put in the Actually, no, just scroll up and chat. We're testing out the game. Surprisingly enough, no nothing yet. So you actually came in at the right time because we might actually get stuff now.
And our first person of interest, 18-year-old Carl Dane, who authorities have called into question just 3 days after Sydney's body was recovered.
I guess you know what we want to talk to you about the situation with Sydney.
Does that count as a southern accent? That counts as a southern accent. Okay, so if you have southern accent, well, yeah, besides the free space, obviously. But okay, southern accent, you can mark that. Mark if you have it, of course. Do I have it? Let's see. I do have it. Look at that. Look at that. We're already on our way.
What do you know about it, Carl?
About it or her? That whole situation, or just in general her?
We don't know what you know about what happened to Sydney.
I don't know anything.
Do you remember where you were on Sunday night, what was that? 18th?
I was sitting at home.
It's a pretty quick answer. How do you know where you were that long ago?
I just remembered,
How are you doing, the doyen? I want you to think about it for a minute. Yep. We can mark that. Yeah. I want you to think about it for a minute. I think.
You know about it, Carl?
Do we?
About Ed or her, that whole situation, or just in general her.
We don't know what you know about what happened. What do you know about it, Carl?
No. The Doyen. Okay, so we are testing out this lovely game that me and Riley have kind of formed together of True Crime Bingo. So, So if you scroll up in chat, you'll actually get the link to create your own card if you want to play along. We have just all of the here's like all of the prompts. Of course, we have it doesn't use their rights, unnecessarily intimidating narrator voice, contradicting stories, southern accent, which we actually do have right now. Don't lie to me right now. I want you to think about it for a minute. I'm not sure what to think now. If you had to guess, it had to be you. Listen, we all make mistakes. We need to know what happened. Detective is a thumb. Detective rage quits. Doesn't care about drugs. I know blank didn't do it. Leans in. References God. Suspect is red rights. 911 call. Someone breaks in. Just all of these scenarios, and when they do pop up, we will point them out and we will mark them on our bingo card if we have them. And it's going to be a lot of fun, obviously. Again, inspired by Jack's films, so shout out to him. Let's continue.
About Ed or her.
Now, Riley, I do need your help with helping me call out anything that I might have missed or stuff like that.
That whole situation, or just in general her.
We don't know what you know about what happened to Sydney.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
You were on Sunday night, the, what was that? 18th.
I was sitting at home.
It's a pretty quick answer. How do you know where you were that long ago?
I just remembered, I remember what I'm doing, every once in a while.
Most people who are being honest have a reasonable memory.
You're a little sleepy, but you like crime. That's okay. Just enjoy. Just sit back and enjoy the show, the Doyen. We love you. Sit back and chill with us.
When suspects have a memory of extremes, detectives will see that as a red flag for deception. For example, if a suspect remembers what they were doing on an ordinary day 2 months ago, that is unusual. Going for the other extreme, if a suspect can't remember what they did yesterday, that's also unusual. Sydney's older sister, Dakota, is brought in almost 2 weeks after Carl's interview to talk about the tragic event. While getting settled, the detective, Janice Barber,
You need to change the name on here, by the way. You can do that. You can do that very easily. I was actually thinking about that. All you have to do is just click on account right here. You just have to click on account, or if you're on mobile, it should be the 3 lines in the top left corner, and you click on account, and then if you scroll down here, you can change your username. Now, obviously, I'm not going to change mine, but you get it.
informs Dakota that she's from Chester, Illinois, and relays that it isn't unusual for her to help out with major cases from other towns.
Can you tell me about your and Sydney's relationship?
Well, we got along great till puberty. Then it was the don't touch my stuff, I hate you, fall off the face of the earth kind of thing.
Typical teenage sister.
Yeah.
Things.
But, we got along great unless I was on my period or she was on her period. Then we absolutely did not want to be around each other.
Sure.
But other than that, got along great unless she was trying to take my stuff and we were fighting about chores or something.
Let's talk about Sydney and her disappearing. Her disappearance is what everybody originally thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you when you were notified of her
Where were you?
disappearance?
I was at my boyfriend's house.
And who's your boyfriend?
Chad Bennett.
Okay. Last time you saw Sydney?
Adding boyfriend
The Sunday
is
before,
definitely
the day
another
before.
one.
The day
The
before?
day that she went missing, I'd seen her because I came back from camping.
Okay, and what time was that?
I got home at like between 11 and 11:30 in the morning.
And then how long were you and Sydney both there at the house?
Yeah.
How long?
I got there about 11:30 and I came back at about between 3 and 3:30 and left about 3:30, so.
Dakota had apparently gone camping on Saturday, July 17th, 2 days before Sydney's disappearance. She promptly returned home the next day on the 18th.
When's the last time you saw? I saw what?
Along with Dakota, her 20-year-old boyfriend, Chad Bennett, had spent a couple of hours at
Oh, when's the last time you saw? Wait, is that one of them? We need to know what happened. No? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
the girl's home before the pair departed for Chad's house later that afternoon.
No, you're good. You're good.
According to Dakota, this was the last time she saw her sister. Shortly thereafter, something unexpectedly sinister was carried out, and things would never be the same. 2 days after Dakota's interview, we meet Chad, who may possess salient details regarding Sydney's tragic final moments. The detective begins by shaking Chad's hand, a gesture of respect, likely aimed at building a positive rapport. Chad sits slumped over.
Do we say police tactic? Do we say introduces police police tactic? All right. Introduces police tactic. Let's see if I have it here. Blatant good cop pandering. Introduces police tactic. That is one. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
With his legs spread apart.
With his legs spread apart. Okay, listen, narrator, you don't gotta get horny, all right?
Circumstances. Then again, this may be a comfortable position. Nonetheless, the detectives have most likely taken note of this nonchalant behavior, and they proceed to question Chad about his whereabouts on Saturday, July.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does the narrator not know that people with dick and balls sit with their legs spread out a little bit so that they don't squish their dick and balls?
17th.
Yeah, what did you do that night?
Sad.
Okay.
Did he just self-report that he has such tiny dick and balls that when he squishes his legs, it just doesn't affect him whatsoever? That's impressive.
Do you go out with your friends or anything?
Maybe on a Friday or a Saturday. You know, at the college house.
Hey, it's Rosie3. How are you doing?
You don't know which one it was? And, so when was it the next time you saw Dakota?
The day after.
So Sunday?
Yeah.
And when was it on Sunday you saw Dakota?
I think it was Sunday. Yeah.
Right, but what time?
I couldn't tell you.
Morning or afternoon?
It wasn't morning, so you can sleep.
If you had to guess, let's do that one. If you had to guess, let's see. Do we have that on here? If you had to guess, if you had to guess, if you had to guess. No. No, I don't. But maybe you will, if you are playing the game along with. That is very sad. That I am sad.
Oh, you stink!
to sleep in?
Yeah, so it'd be like probably in the afternoon, probably after like 1.
So how long do you think you stayed there?
Couple hours.
A couple hours? Where'd you stay at in the house?
Cody's room.
Chad tells the detective that following his short stay at Dakota's house, the pair decided to head to Carbondale, Illinois, where they picked up their
Southern accent. Yeah, we did. Yeah, if you have Southern accent, put that in. If you had to guess, put that in. Let's see here. If you have introduces police tactic, put that in. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for now.
friends Carl and 17-year-old James Glazier along the way. They apparently stopped at Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner.
Buffalo Wild Wings?
Before dropping Carl and James off at another friend's house, 15-year-old Robbie Mueller, who we'll also hear from soon enough. Following this, Chad drove Dakota back to his house, where she spent the night. Since her phone was supposedly turned off, Chad had awoken to a panicked call from Tracy the next day, on July 19th. Tracy asked that he inform Dakota that Sydney had once again gone missing. But Dakota wasn't too worried, as this seemed to be a regular occurrence. However, when she returned home from Chad's shortly thereafter, it was clear that something was horribly wrong. We pick up where Dakota is detailing what happened on that unexpectedly harrowing day.
So then you're at home about noon.
Yeah.
Then what proceeds from there?
When I got home, when I got home, my mom asked me if it was me in the house. I was like, yeah. She's like, have you heard anything from Sydney or heard anyone that knew where Sydney is? I was like, no. She's like, well, I was told, which is one of her friends, that Corbin had seen her up at that lunch thing, the free lunch they do at one of the churches here. They had seen her up there. And she's like, and I went up there, and one of the ladies that was working, they'd seen her walking uptown about 7 o'clock in the morning by the high school with a lady that looked like she was about her late 20s, early 30s. She's like, do you know anyone that Sydney would know that's that age? I was like, no. I was like, I don't know. Names that with besides.
The hell was that?
And she was like, okay. And she's like, do you know? She's like, has anyone been on her MySpace or anything? I was like, no.
So you would go and check on MySpace?
Yeah, we were checking on MySpace every day to see if she'd gotten on.
Okay.
Because the last time she ran away, she kept getting on MySpace and making contact.
Okay.
And after a few days of her not making contact, that's when we thought there was something weird about this, something not right.
When did you think something was weird and not right?
Probably about Wednesday.
Unfortunately, this gut instinct will prove to be terribly correct, though her family could not have foreseen the unimaginable
Terribly
circumstances
correct.
of Sydney's last moments.
Because me and my mom, Monday, a little bit after I came back, we went in her room to look to see if she took anything or if there was anything out of place. And we noticed that thing was knocked over, that plastic dresser, and there was papers scattered all over the floor, that her money was still there, and all the shoes were still there. And she's like, well, this is a little weird. She's like, but, maybe she just had the intentions of coming back. Tuesday, I do believe, was the day that we noticed the drag marks. Because that's whenever we called the police station and they had Murray come down here, and Murray's like, well, it's just a chair. We didn't drag across the rocks. But I was just like, well, that really doesn't explain drag marks in her bedroom.
Was there a chair that had been moved?
The chair, yeah. There's a green chair that I have to stand on to hang laundry up on the hooks outside. And usually it's on the deck, but it was in the colored rocks.
And why was it there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because my mom had showed it to me.
I don't know.
I was like, what? She's like, look at this chair. I was like, what about it? She's like, it looked like someone was trying to climb out of the house. I was like, so do you think that she snuck out? She's like, yeah. She's like, I think, so going downstairs, she came up here and went off the deck.
The disorderly state in which Sydney's room was left could indicate that something far worse may have happened than the teen simply having run away. Dakota follows up by telling the detective that Chad had come over to the house on that same Tuesday, July 20th. The pair supposedly watched a movie before Chad left around noon for work.
Did you guys ever talk about Sydney?
They love watching
He
movies.
had asked if we had found anything out, and I was like, no. I was like, we haven't found her.
Arrest them.
He was like, are you looking for her? I was like, yeah. I was like, we're trying to see if anyone's seen her or not. I was like, but we haven't, no one's seen her. And he was like, oh. he's like, well, I hope you guys find her. He's like, because your mom's already taking this hard. I was like, yeah. I was like, just a little bit.
Was he nervous?
Mm-mm.
How long have you and Chad been going now?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. I mean, you in love?
Yeah.
You in
The
love?
detective asks Dakota if she's ever gone through Chad's phone, to which she replies that she has only done so as a result of others speculating that he may have been cheating.
What would happen if he was messing around on you?
I'd be very, very, very upset.
Very upset. Okay.
Now that the detective has glimpsed a preview of Dakota and Chad's romance, she switches gears in an attempt to learn more about another union, one with a seemingly...
Union? Ah! Ah! Not unions. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. Oh, God. Don't talk about unions in front of me, man. Makes me worried that my Parafox interns are starting to unionize. My sister opened the door and just looked at me and was just like, "Are the cats in here?" Oh, your overlord instincts are kicking in? Nah, that's just my evil CEO. Oh, wait, it's the same thing. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. My bad. My bad. Give your sister the cats. They are sleeping. They are just sleeping away over here. If I touch them, they will try to murder me.
Dynamic.
So let's talk about Chad.
Let's talk
There's
about Chad.
And Carl. Well, there's Carl and Robbie. And what's the other boy's name?
James?
James. Chad's pretty good friends with these three boys.
I know he's good friends with Carl, but James, he just met apparently I've known James since I was little, but I don't remember it. I've ever known James. Whenever my dad moved back here, James was always over at his house, and that's how Chad met him. So it had been over a year or so he met James. And then Turtle just moved here, and he met Turtle.
Never trusted James. My dad's name was James. My dad's name was James. Turned out really well for him, didn't it? Yeah. That's right. I love it's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things now. Getting to joke about my dead dad and just watching the reactions. Watching the reactions of people just very awkwardly, just all of a sudden becoming very quiet. I joke about my dad being dead, and then they just sit there and they're just like, I'm sorry for your loss. Is there anything I can do for you? It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. I thought Scout was spawned from the darkness. I am. The darkness of my mom's cooch. Let's continue watching this video, shall we?
Okay. So what's the deal with this? Explain this gang to me that they're all in.
I have no clue. I find it stupid, and I told him that it's stupid because if you're not living in a town of 5,000 people where the majority of the people are prisoners, you don't have a gang.
Okay. But they classify themselves as a gang.
I'm not quite sure. I think something happened with the cops, and the cops started calling it a gang. Someone told the cops they were spray painting and getting illegal weapons and illegal drugs.
In the small rural community of Pinckneyville, a so-called gang had allegedly emerged, known as the P-Town Saints, consisting of a...
That's not a gang. That is not a gang. That's not the name of a gang.
few local members, including 17-year-old James Glazier, 18-year-old Carl Dane.
Those white children were a gang. Yeah. You know, white people. You know, white people can be a part of a gang too. You guys, white people can be part of gangs too. We're all equal. Come on. We have what it takes. Don't you want us a part of your gang? We'll use our credit cards. And we also, you know, if we come across, if we get in, you know, altercation with the police, we'll just talk them out of it. We'll just get a slap on the wrist and a ticket. White people are actually the most valuable asset of a gang. They do all of you can make them do all of the dirty work, and then they will not get any problems with the law. They might actually get a reward. I thought you were going to say they're the most prejudiced against people. I mean, oh my god, that would be funny. So, you know, if you're in a, you know, if you're trying to form a gang, you got to have a bunch of white people do all of the dirty work for you, cuz they won't get in trouble. They just won't get in trouble. Also, do you like this glare that's that the sun is trying to make an actual special guest, trying to be a special guest in today's show. I strongly dislike this. Do you know why? Do you know why the sun is doing this to me right now? It's not because I have the blinds open. No. It's because if I yeah. It's because the fucking cat is opening the blinds for me to blind me. Do you see that shit? Simon. What the fuck? Are you trying to blind me? I foresaw this. Okay, that's it. Hey. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at what you did. Look at what you did, baby. Look at this baby. I love this little goblin. This little This little rascal, this little demon. You want the child? Here. Here. Take him. Take him. Here. Take him. He's about 5 pounds heavier than his sister. He's a very chonky boy because he's a little bit of a fatty in at heart because he likes eating his sister's food because he's a little demon. Ah. You chill over there. Are you okay, Simon? TK, I already took your child. The child's mine now. You don't have any room to make offers for my own child. Riley is already mine. Riley belongs to Scout now? Yeah. It only accredits to my level of complete capitalistic demon mode mindset that what is happening? Hello, stream? God, are you there? It's me. It's me, Scout, asking you what the fuck's going on here. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me? That's good. That's good. Yeah, the OBS is not wanting to cooperate right now. Give me 1 second. I also have to put this blind back up because Simon knocked it over because he's a demon. You guys want to see what I'm saying? Well, you can't. What's happening here? Man, I wanted to put it on the intermission screen so that I could pee, but this is... I don't know what's going on right here. What happens if I close it? Will it just fucking kick me out? So unprofessional, I can't do anything. It's literally just, it is stuck on the not responding screen. It's not even telling me that it's not responding.
I mean, I know that I can just end the task, but wouldn't that end the screen? Or end the stream? If I just fucking closed OBS? Maybe if I just wait. Maybe if I just wait for it to just start responding. Maybe it'll start responding then. Do you have the 90-second recovery mode on? You know, I would check that. But, it's, I could actually show you. Here. If you see, right here, yep. This is what I'm seeing. Just about fucking nothing. Isn't that great right there? Oh my god, it actually worked. Holy shit, we're back. It just needed a minute. And it's not responding again. What's happening? Hello? Oh. Oh god. All right. I have to restart stream. Really quick. I will be right back. Literally do not fucking move a muscle. All right? If you move, I will fucking